going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 4-star wide receiver Dre'Lon Miller, who signed with Colorado. We're going to take a look at his highlights. We're going to take a look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering this 2024 recruiting class every single day, player by player. And you need to know about these players, especially when they start making plays for your team. Click that button. Stop missing out. But we're going to be taking a look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, just fast forward a few minutes. I guarantee you will get there. He's a 4-star prospect in both the composite and the initial rankings, ranked as the wide receiver 17 for 24/7 Sports. The composite has him at wide receiver 19. He's 5'11", 205. So we got some thickness here. He might be a little bit taller, might be a little thicker, depending on when that was recorded. Usually it is a little bit later. He signed with Colorado, and looking at the offers here, I feel like he's underranked. They got him at 100 in composite and 85 overall in the rankings, but he received 44 offers. For a wide receiver, that's huge. He signed with Colorado, and look at the programs just to the left. We're not going to look at all of them. Miami, USC, Texas A&M, top-tier Power 5 programs. Teams like LSU was after him. A bunch of Power 5 programs was after this guy. They got him ranked as wide receiver 17 and wide receiver 19. Going down here to look at the scouting report, All-American Bowl. They got him comped to Jonathan Mingo. I feel like that's kind of weird due to the size difference there, but might be looking different on tape, might be a different size now, depending on when this was recorded. They also got him listed as an ATH, an athlete. Taking a look here, devastating offensive weapon who makes plays for his high school team as a wide receiver, wildcat quarterback. We got some athleticism, we got some football IQ, tenacity, good instinct, physical tools. He's a run after catch dynamo, so he's going to be getting you that yak. He's a violent runner, knows how to find open spaces, elite ball tracking. We got ourselves a good wide receiver prospect here. Looking down the timeline, was committed to Texas A&M in October, decommitted, and then signed with Colorado. He's going to be playing for Deion Sanders here. And last year, 2023, caught 53 balls, over 1,000 yards. Year prior, 2022, 59 balls, 1,400. 2021, early breakout as a sophomore, 41 balls caught, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 21 touchdowns, and 11 touchdowns. A play-making machine. Going over here to On 3, we got a 4-star prospect who's kind of all over the place in the rankings. On 3 has him ranked as wide receiver 55. The industrial rankings has him at 24. ESPN has him at 2. Rivals has him at 20. He's all over the place. We're going to take a look at the highlights. We're going to see what we can see about him. He does have some size here on 3. 5'11.5", 205. Texas A&M, USC, LSU, Colorado. One thing to note about LSU, they like wide receivers who are quick. They have a lot of burst, and they're good at hitting on wide receivers. The fact they were trying to get him is a good indicator that we got a good prospect here with some upside. LSU hits at the wide receiver position a lot. Think about the wide receivers over the years there. That's a good indicator. He is now with the Colorado Buffalo. He's with Deion Sanders. Pay attention to that. If something happens with Deion in the future, maybe he goes to LSU. Maybe Texas A&M's in there. Miami, USC. He's got some Power 5 programs. Looking at him, 45 offers, 40-some offers. College football wanted him. College football, when you get that many offers, they're rating you as a 5-star. College football said he's a 5-star. Everybody else on these recruiting sites are saying he's a 4-star. College football said he was a 5-star. You don't get that many offers if you're bad, if you're not great, if you're not good, if you don't have that upside. He's a 5-star. They got him as a 4-star. That's what that tells me. The offers matter. That's what I see. But let's look at the tape. We only got a minute and a half. And the thing about this is huddle tape, he doesn't have a lot. I suggest adding some to your tape just in case something happens so we can get a better look at you. But let's take a look at Dre'Lon Miller here real quick. First play here. Ball's coming his way. Watch him scoot. Watch him scoot. We're going to get our Bo Jackson on here. And now we're hitting some pop on the step here. We're explosive. We're hitting that top end speed. The cameraman can't even keep up with you. Next play, inside shade by the DB. Couple yards off. Eating the cushion. We're getting downfield. Separating. Nice. Nice. He's explosive. He can get downfield. Next play. Going to him. Boom. Catches it with the hands. We're getting downfield real quick. Makes the guy miss. Now let's separate here. Let's separate. And there we go. We're holding it too. Touchdown. We got downfield speed. We got quickness. We got burst. That's what I thought when I saw LSU looking at him. That's what I thought. LSU do not look at wide receivers who are not explosive, doesn't have good technique. They want wide receivers who can get downfield. Watch. Boom. Now we're going to pull away. Nope. We got collapsed on, but still. Next play. Let's see. Down. Nice head whip. Creating that separation. That's a good bit of separation. Again, a minute and a half of clips here. Not that much to look at. Not that much. Let's go back to the rankings. I accidentally clicked on that. They got him rated as a 4-star. He's all over the place in the rankings. Ranked 55, 17, 2, and 20, and 24. He's all over the place. 4-star prospect. College football, on the other hand, going back to 24/7, 44 offers. 44 offers. That tells me college football rated him as a 5-star. The market did. They're saying they were hot for him. They're saying they wanted him. The top-tier Power 5 programs or the big-named Power 5 programs wanted him. We're seeing that. That means they think he's good. They think he's got upside. They wanted him badly on their team. Thinking about that and seeing what we saw here, even though it's a very small sample, I wish he had more of a highlight tape out there. We may have to find some 1v1s to study there if we can find them on YouTube to cover with you guys. But really looking at Dre'Lon Miller here, we got a lot of upside. We got a lot of burst. We got some speed. I wanted to see more of him with the release package. However, that last clip there, we saw the head whip, we saw the sell, we saw the quickness on the break to create that separation. That shows there are some intangibles there. That's a good indicator that there's more there that he's been breaking off throughout his career at the high school level. Obviously, we just only saw a minute and a half. He's got a lot of good burst. On the top end, it's pretty good too. He separates downfield. He can make plays downfield. I get it. I'm going to say it again. Small sample. But that small sample is an indicator that he's got strong hands. He's good downfield. He can Willie Mays it. I'm seeing him catch the ball with his hands and then bring it in and getting upfield. He's very assertive, very aggressive. I think we got ourselves a very good wide receiver prospect. I think if this guy develops even farther, could be one of the top prospects in college football. I think the rankings here, when you look at him being lowly ranked in some of these, I think they're sleeping on him a little bit. I think you got to look at their upside and look at how they could develop even further. And I can't really tell you that because I only saw a minute and a half, objectively. But what I saw there is a wide receiver who has some traits. Very solid after the catch. Can pull away very quickly. If you allow him to get space, super dangerous. He can get behind the defense. Dangerous after the line of scrimmage. And I think the recruiting sites don't know what to do with him. I don't think they know what to do with him. I'm looking at the scouting report. I'm looking at the tape. I'm looking at what college football is wanting to do with it. And we got like a mixed bag here with the rankings and everything. I think he may need to be a little bit higher. And wide receiver is one of my best positions to scout. And I'm seeing some good things here. And reading the tea leaves from what the colleges are doing here, trying to get him and which ones were heavy pursuing him. I'm seeing LSU there. That's a good indicator as well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.